Back at Whirlwind, as you guys have seen in the shorts, I'm going to go ahead and do the front 9 holes as a practice round. We're going to start off at hole 1. It's on the B pin, so it's back behind the tree, way back there. 300 foot par 3. I'm going to take the cloud breaker. We're going to set it up on a big anhyzer angle and just kind of hope for the best from there. After that, we'll have a second shot, hopefully look at birdie. That might have sailed a little bit too far. I wish it was still on this pin. Ended up landing over here, probably about 30-40 away from the basket. I'm kind of happy with the shot. Normally I would throw a glitch in this situation, but where it is a little bit windy, I'm going to take the Sky God and just try and lay it up. I'm not really going to try and run it here. And then that will leave us with the tap in for par. We have hole number 2, another par 3. It is on the B pin at 350 feet. It's not the first basket you see there, but the one behind it. I'm actually going to go with the Faro a little bit slower than the cloud breaker because I don't feel like I'll need that much speed coming up this. Just a nice little hyzer flip to their left. We're going to get a roll out of that. Turned over a little bit too much, but we are rolling up to the basket, coming back out of the woods. We're parked on the outskirts. We must have kicked off the tree over here. We're probably about 15-20 out. Going to go ahead and try and run it for the birdie here. Looks like we're just going to be tapping it in for the par. We'll just tap it in. On to hole number 3. It is as well a par 3. It's on the B pin, sitting at 350 feet out. I'm going back to the cloud breaker just because I need something that I know is going to cut back right every time. Like I said, up there and to the right of those trees. Going to try and just take a big hyzer with the forehand. That might actually be it. It's not going to fade back. Not as bad as I thought. We're a little bit pinched off. Got some splits going here. Going to try and just take a big backhand off an anhyzer. Looks like we parked for par once again. And then just tap it in. Hole 4, par 3. It is on the A pin, so we're sitting at about 170 feet. Probably the most aceable one on the course. Still haven't aced this beauty yet, but today's a good look, good chance, beautiful weather. We're going to go back to the Faro a little bit slower. I don't really need much distance here, just about 170 like the T sign said. Did not flex back in time. We'll go ahead and take a second shot at it just to go ahead and get another look. We're going to run the Onyx this time, a 10 speed, a little bit faster than the Faro. I'm going to try and just hug it to that same line there. That one glided up a little bit too high on us. We got to look at birdie here down the hill, probably about 15, maybe 20. Easy tap in for the birdie. That puts us at 1 down through 4 holes. That's not too bad. I'd like to be a little bit further down, but we'll live with it. We got hole 5. It is on the B pin, currently sitting at 525 feet. It's a par 4. This right here, this OB claims the most discs. I think I've lost 4 discs out here. 2 Zeus's, a Hades, and then a Nuke. We're going to be going through the gap there. It's kind of hard to see, so sorry for the bad camera angle. We're going to be going with the Zeus and just trying to keep it as flat and as hyzer as possible. That should flatten back out. Did not flatten back out. We actually got a good kickback. We came out. I'm glad that we were out because being in those woods over there, like I said, it's a lost disc alley. We've probably got a 250, 300 foot. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the cloud breaker because I want something that's going to be a little bit more stable in my opinion. Just going to try and line drive it straight to the basket. Should flex back out right. Coming in a little bit too high, but that should be fine. Looks like we might be parked for the birdie. Like I said, we have a good look for birdie right here. Should just be a simple putt. And that was it. That puts us going into hole 6. We are at 2 under. Hopefully we can go ahead and try and get to at least 3 or 4 under. The next 3 are pretty. This one right here is a par. 7 is going to be a par as well. But 8 and 9 are both very birdieable. We're on hole 6, a par 3. It is currently on the A pin. 315 feet. It's really just getting to the gap with the first shot, then lining your second shot up for a par. maybe a birdie if you can get lucky and get into the gap. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Onyx. We're gonna go on a forehand. You guys can probably tell by now I absolutely hate throwing a backhand just because my backhand is absolutely trash. Gonna try and just take it straight, just barely hit the gap, keep it low, flat, out of the woods. And that right there is what we want on this hole. Came a little bit out to the left, but I should have a good throw out and then have a par shot. Ideally, I would have made it into the trees a little bit more. There is a gap in there. We are pinched off a little bit. Gonna try and take this Chris Dickerson buzz, get it around the corner. That should be parked for the par. Like I said, parked for the par, should be fine here. That puts us at 1-2 under, going through hole 6. Getting better, like I said, 7's going to be a par more than likely. 8 should be a birdie, and 9's a possible birdie. We're on hole 7 now. It's a par 3. It's on the B pin, 412 feet. There's a big gap down there. If you don't hit it on the first or second throw, you are definitely not parring this. This right here is probably the second or third hardest hole on the course. I'm going to try and just hit straight, hit the gap. That way I can take the layup for the par. Going with the Zeus again. Gonna try and just keep it low, flat, a little bit of a hyzer into an anhyzer. Hopefully get that hyzer flip on that flat angle. Like I said, main goal is just to kind of hit that gap there. That right there is about as pretty as I could have asked for, as long as it comes back early. We might go into the trees there. No, we managed to just barely stay on the outskirts. We are a little pinched off here. Gonna try and take the zone, just keep it with a nice little wrap around there. That should do it. Should park me down there for the par. Looks like it came out a little bit more right than what I was hoping for, but still should have a putt at it. We got probably the 10-foot putt. These right here are the ones that I probably missed the most. Luckily, we got it in. That right there, we take the pars onto 8. Hole 8, par 3. Right now, it's on the A pin, so it's sitting right at 152 feet. I've aced it on the B pin. Let's go ahead and try and get an ace on the A pin today. Sorry for the airplane, but we're going to go ahead and try and take the zone up and around with the hyzer right here. Leave us with a birdie potential. That should be it. Coming in hot. Oh, we just barely missed the basket there. We went down a little bit to the left. And just another, we hit the bottom of the pin, or pretty close to it, somewhere in here. But it'll just be another tap in for birdie. Coming from below the pin. That puts us at 4 under through 8. We have hole 9 left. Hole 9, last hole, another par 3. It's currently sitting on the A pin at 198 feet. This right here is a hole that I have aced before. Mostly the game plan is just to go through the middle of the trees there and try and just go straight for the basket. The basket is right there. We're going to try and take the Faro just straight to it, get as close as possible to give us birdie potential or layup for the par. Good kick out of the tree. Parked in the middle. We're going to end up having to take the layup for the par. Like I said, throw number 2. I'm going to try and just lay it up here, just nice, soft into the basket. And that should leave us laid up for par. Last putt to finish up the practice round. And in. We ended up playing 3 down today. Probably going to come out here, film the back 9 in the next video. I'll probably end up doing a challenge video. Go ahead and comment what you guys think I should do that challenge for. And if you guys did like the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.